Welcome back, survivors, to another episode of 7 Days to Die on my PS4. So, update news. That's pretty exciting. If you guys haven't seen my most recent video, definitely go check it out on update 11. Big question for everybody is, when is that sucker coming out? I have no idea, and I learned from last time, I'm not even going to speculate on it. So it'll be out eventually. Maybe it'll take some time. It might be here soon, might be here later. I don't know. But in the meantime, we still have a lot of work to do, and I really want to get that base finished. So I have to go over there, and what we have to do I have a shovel on me? I absolutely do not, but we will go over and take a look, and then I'll grab all my shit here. So I do have my reload time set to 5 days now, just because there will be an update coming up, and there is a big question as well too, is are you going to start a new playthrough? 100% I am. This playthrough is fun. Like, we got quite a bit done. This build here, I really like it. We may repeat it in the next playthrough. We may not. We'll see how that goes as well too. But we will be starting a new playthrough. So on this one here, I'm more concerned on getting this base polished, finished up, and tested. So I want to see what the best way to do this is. That way, in the next playthrough, I can build one of these without making the same mistakes again. And it's my speculation as well, too, that after this update coming up, there's not going to be another update for a while, because from my experience, Alpha 16 has been a struggle for both the developer and the players. So that one's going to take a little while, I think, before you guys see any of that stuff, like electricity and stuff and whatnot. It was, electricity was buggy. It was bringing down multiplayer servers. They fixed a bug with it, so it's a good sign. But anyways, enough about PC. This is about the console. I got to dig myself a nice little hole here right down the bedrock, so I have a way up and down easily on Horde Night, so that maybe I can go and fight the zombies down there that are left over. I can fight them manually, get their stuff, and the other zombies will just kind of wait up here. Ooh, that's actually a really good idea. Then I can come up here and then run off the edge and go and fight them by hand, because I really want to get through those first couple of waves so that we can get the harder zombies for the Horde Night to kind of mix up the playstyle a bit. But yeah, I gotta go grab, we need to put some frames up in here. I need some ladders. I need all my tools. So I'm gonna go grab that stuff up, probably spend most of the night here. It is actually a really nice day out. And yeah, spend my night in the hole. With some afterthought here, what I've done is I've gone ahead and I'm actually going to make this this hole. It's going to take a little longer, 3 times as longer to be more specific, and dig straight down to bedrock 3 wide. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a fall pit here. I'm going to put a hay bale down at the bottom. This will be the ladder right here, the ladder block. And then this here, what I'm going to do is dig it out and just put frames up in there. So I'm going to leave that one open for now, just so I remember. And the frames are actually going to be what the ladder is sitting on. It just looks better. You know, the landscape can get kind of derpy when you're running up and down with a ladder. So I just rather do it a little more of a clean way, so that we have... This is basically our prototype base for what we're permanently going to be doing in the next playthrough, which I'm actually pumped for, because... we'll probably build near a trader. We might take over, I would love to take over the oh shit, I didn't bring a shovel. Red Mesa POI. Those things are actually pretty badass. They have a whole bunch of tiny rooms and crap, and they're, tons of loot as well too, and they're pretty good because you don't really have to do any digging or anything. You can go and like find a room to put your forges in. I don't know if you guys have watched much PC content, but yeah, I really like the Red Mesa POI. I did a small playthrough, but never really did much with it at some point. So it'd be nice to actually get around to doing that on console, because console for me as a PC player, someone who's heavily modding and involved, is a nice vanilla playthrough. You know what I mean? Like there's no modding to it. It's the original game, how it's meant to be. It kind of replaces the need to do one on PC, right? Like I do like PC vanilla, but I spend so much time modding on PC, just kind of flowing over here to a vanilla version that I can't get on PC is actually really nice. Well, that wasn't so bad. I got the ladder done all the way down to the bottom. It's only 2 o'clock in the morning, so we're still looking pretty good. But I have all these hay bales, and like I said in the other episode, I wanted to put them down at the bottom here, because if you land on these, you survive. But if zombies land on them, they actually still take damage. So zombies are not affected by the hay bales. So that's a nice little tip for you guys in the future. If you ever have a fall pit like this and you want to stay alive, definitely throw some some hay bales in the bottom, but I still have that problem of having a ton of spikes still halfway up the stupid thing. I'm kind of actually regretting that now. I think at some point I'm going to actually have to suck it up, go up there, nerd pull my way up with frames, and take out all of those spikes, just to see how well this thing does perform on Horde Night without spikes in it. Because I like spikes, but I don't like to overdo it with spikes either. I'm trying to challenge my way to play challenge myself, sorry, to play the game in a different way. But yeah, here we go. I gotta fill in the bottom with this. Our next step too as well is going around the outside of this and taking out, I don't know, how are we gonna go? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go 4 high. And what I'm going to do is dig out 1 block in all the way around and replace it with concrete. And then when that's dry, I'm going to turn it to steel. And then I'm going to go around another row around the inside and do that one with steel and concrete as well too. So we'll beef up these walls and only have 1 entrance into the ladder here. Because zombies might come in here and try to get their way up. But they're not going to be able to because the ladder is sitting right there. But if they do, whatever. I can just take them out from the top. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, sweet. We're actually coming together here, guys. I actually got to get rid of these stupid blocks ladders here as well too. This is actually the original entrance all the way up to the top. So this can just stay. It's going to... You know what? I'll probably go up. Yeah, you know, I'm going to have to clean up this whole thing. Screw it. I'll get my axe and take out all these ladders. The purpose of doing the ladders up like this is because if a zombie is falling off the side right here and down and they hit the ladder, it'll actually break their fall and they won't take as much damage. So I don't really want zombies down at the bottom here still have their legs and they're running around, right? Because they're going to be doing a lot of damage. At least if they're crawling, they can only do a damage to like a block or 2 high. It's not that big of a deal. It's less maintenance. And it's way easier to come down here and take them out with a club if they're not running around on top of each other. So the one time we did come down here though and seen them all literally laying on top of each other, that was actually pretty funny. Ooh, you know what, now thinking I should probably go a good 5 blocks high with that thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go 5 blocks high around the bottom. I'm gonna take some of these spikes out while I'm here. I may as well get some done and go down, finish up the hay bales, and start peeling that wall back. Good God, that was mind-numbing, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. So my neighbor decided to do the front lawn, not very big, and I decided, well, since I was here, it was a good idea to take out all these spikes. Holy shit, though, I could tell you, that was mind-numbing. Each spike, I had to hit it 7 times. Oh my God. Okay, and because the reach is fucked up, and I'm a little annoyed right now, I'm going to go ahead and just use my pickaxe to actually take these out because I don't feel like sitting there and trying to pick up every single one looking straight down at it. But good news, we got rid of the spikes, so now any zombies that fall down here will actually fall from top to bottom. And I'll know 100% the exact amount of damage that it's doing, which is good. Even if it just removes their legs, I'm happy with that, you know what I mean? Even if they get to this point and still have legs, they'll mostly all be crawling because they've gone through all the defenses. But yeah, I'm going to get down to the bottom here and get caught up. It's 9 o'clock. We're still doing good. We still have tons of time. I can't wait to get this build done. I'm really excited about it. So I have to be real careful here. I didn't place the hay all the way around, apparently. I was just looking down earlier as I was crossing this section. I was like, oh, wow. Imagine I just fell because I was like, oh, no worries. I have hay down there. That would have absolutely sucked. And that's that. Wow, there we go. 5 all the way around, and it's almost dry already. Like, I literally just got finished placing these. Pressed record, and these are drying. I love this dry time on console now. It must be to avoid that random issue where some blocks just wouldn't go to set concrete. They'd always sit at wet. You'd have to punch them out, put a new block in. Haven't seen that happen again yet in console. Ooh, there might be one there. But we'll come back, we'll take a look at it, and if we do see one, then I'm probably wrong. But who knows, right? It's just speculation. But yeah, we got this done. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. We need some more frames, and I need to go and grab the steel we have so I can start upgrading the front. Now, for the forge room, what we're going to do is the forge room is going to go 5 blocks up. So it's going to go on the... Oh, there's a dude up there. What are you doing, buddy? What's up, man? Oh, sweet. You know what? Maybe we have a few guys wandering around up there. That would be cool. We could see them and watch them fall. But I'm going to put the forge room up there so it's nice and high and away from the zombies just in case they do get in. I am going to actually, excuse me, you have to come in here and do another row on the inside. So I'll have to cut 2 in, put another row in, and then the bottom will also be reinforced as well. So we still have a lot of work to do before we get the forges and everything functioning. The way in and out of here is actually going to be a 2-block space. So what I'm going to do is just make a jump space, an underground tunnel, and the underground tunnel will come up 5 blocks and just be a simple hole so I can jump from the underground tunnel into there, maybe put a couple frames up in it so the zombies don't fall down into them. And then every time I want to go back and forth, I just put the frames back. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of work, but it's a good way of doing it. So let's go up top here and see what's going on. It looks like we might have a few friends. It'd be cool to really see what kind of damage we do up here. Here we go. Oh, what's up, dude? Oh, it looks like we had a wandering horde go by. Can I attract these guys back over here? See, like, they won't even fall in the hole. They will actually avoid edges and stuff and, like, walking off of edges. Gotta love that. I wonder how many of them there were, because I only see a couple here. Huh. That's unfortunate we didn't get to check it out. But yeah, I gotta get some food in my belly, some water in my belly, and get some more pieces and stuff together here. So let's go check out the forges. Oh, there we go. That pushed me up to 174 for health. That's pretty good. And we also got another 1.5 stacks of small stone. We got some more iron. I don't think I got kicked. Yeah, I don't. I'm starting to get low on iron as well, too. I think we're going to have to make another trip. But that's okay. I don't think we're also going to have time to turn all of those wood spikes into iron spikes. Now, the reason you guys said that, and this is true as well, too. If you guys go to spikes here, tools and traps, and we go and take a look, there's a scrap iron log spike as well, too, that you can make that is indeed cheaper. But if you make it out of wood and then upgrade through the wood, upgrade through the spikes levels, you actually get more of a breakdown from it. It'll break down the wood. If they break down the iron log spike, it's gone, right? So in the long run, it's just a little easier for maintenance-wise. Instead of having to remake them over and over again, it breaks down the wood. And by that time, if you start seeing wood, you know you're in trouble, right? But if it breaks down through the iron, then you're done. But anyways, I'm going to go down to the forge and we're going to go check out the situation down there. I got my stomach all full here. I definitely have enough brass to last me for days. Look how much coins I have and how many bullet casings were sitting in there, guys. Holy fucking shit. And there's still a lot of brass left sitting in the forge. Wow, yeah, we have too much brass. So being able to use the traders in the update for these extra Dukes coins is going to be a godsend. Now, I do bash the trader, but it does have its purposes. It does have some blocks that you can't build in the game. But I'm not entirely sure on console what exactly blocks there's going to be that you can't build, right? And there's other stuff you can get as well, too. Like if you can't find an auger blade, there's going to be a chance at the trader that they're going to be selling an auger blade. So it does keep the playthrough a little longer. Instead of having to rely on, well, look at we're on day 79 and I still have no auger parts. I have to get an auger together, right? With a trader, you do have a higher chance by day 80 of actually having a full-out auger. You can go and buy it. But this one here, we need to get some steel together. I keep talking. Steel and frames. We're actually running out of frames. So I'm going to go ahead. How many can we make? There's probably a shit ton. 514? Yeah, we definitely don't need that much. So I'm only going to make 100 frames here. And spit some iron back into the forges. Sweet. Okay, what's this one look like here? We only have a little bit of iron, but a lot of clay. So I'm not even going to run this one right now. We do have these on the way. It's actually going to take a couple minutes. So I'm going to just wait those out and bring them with me because we need them right away. And then I will throw some steel in. And then we have to go and actually run back to my base, grab the steel, and then go back there and start digging out the area for the forge room. Now, I was thinking about using iron bars to do the windows for the forge room, but I think I'm actually just going to keep it the flat rock because these sit in the middle of the block. They're centered. So if a zombie does fall, they have a chance of actually falling on that ledge. I might maybe I'll use the window slits just to give it some air. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'll do is I'll use some slits on the outside and just do a whole pile of them. That way they won't land on the actual edge. Cool. Problem solved. Another option I had here, I came in to look at my goodies box here. Another option is to actually use metal trussing blocks. I don't want to use redwood blocks just in case a cop ends up down there. He'll destroy it pretty easy. But if we make some more of these, that would actually make a pretty badass looking room, and it'd be a square block that the zombies can't land on. So yeah, I think we're definitely going to be using metal trussing blocks instead of the slits. Oh, check this out, guys. I actually don't even have to worry anymore about not making that jump. If I don't make that jump, whoops. Oh no, oh shit, look at that. Oh, sweet. Hay bales, nice. It's so much faster to get down here now. Now, this is the satisfying part here. I have 1, 2, 3 stacks and a bit of steel, so hopefully that'll get me upgraded all the way around. This shit is so expensive, but I think I'm also, once I get this forge room hollowed out, I'm gonna have to take some time and go over to the area that's in the farm and grind out some iron, because the forges desperately need some iron in them because we're running out. We need to make some steel. I want to make those the metal trussing the outside wall of the forge room. I think that would look fucking sick, and it'll also produce a light source down in here as well too. If I put lights up in there, it'll flood down into here, so I think it'll actually look pretty sick once it's all done. So I gotta finish upgrading the outside, the metal, and then I'm gonna start pounding out some blocks around the outside there. Or around the outside, up above 5 blocks. I'm gonna have to try. We're gonna keep most of this. What I might do is take out 30 blocks worth just to do one side of the trussing, because we do have 30 of them. See what it looks like, and then keep the other walls just stone for now. There we go, guys. Look at that. I literally just finished the last block. It was like I made my steel just to fit it. I only have 9 forged steel left. I think I got every single block. Let's give that a quick check here. But yeah, like it was almost like I knew exactly the right amount. That's Skippy math right there. Actually, that was just Skippy luck, to be honest. But yeah, so it's time now. Go ahead. I'm going to go 1, 2... Oh shit, how am I going to count this from down here? It's going to make me dizzy. You know what I'll do? Just to make sure I got this right, because Skippy math, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I should be able to start punching out this area, and this will be our forge floor. Alright, so I got a little bit of this punched out here. Actually, this shouldn't take too long. I think I'm only going to go about 4 blocks high. Yeah, 4 blocks high should do it for now. We're not really too worried about aesthetics. But being able to tell where the outside walls is sitting is actually going to be really easy, so I don't accidentally punch through it. Because as soon as I got to here, the square blocks doesn't land up with the square blocks don't line up with the landscape blocks, so you get that little bit of an angle, and it shows you that. Same way I find my treasure chest as well too. But I am going to go ahead and start punching some of this out, because we're going to replace it with those other blocks. So as I'm digging this out here, I'm looking and I'm going, you know what, the support in here might not be that great in the end. Like, it's pretty good. Stone holds itself pretty well, but I just don't want any unpleasant surprises. So what I'm going to do is actually kind of frame my way like some support columns on the inside here. We'll just make it like this, and I'll make it so that you can actually get to the ladder from this side and that side, and I'll maybe leave it open around this corner. I don't know. We'll see how much space we have. I still have a lot of digging left to do. So as it turns out, we do have a 2 wide space here. Now I ran out of the trussing block basically, so I didn't start punching out this wall. But I think it's going to look pretty damn good. It's nice. It'll leave the space open, looking a lot bigger. But I have a shitload of digging to do. But that's okay, because we're still getting some of that raw iron, which I'm going to need right away as well here too. Because, oh shit, look at that. Yeah, we still have so much digging here. This is going to take a little while. This one's taking me most while because it's disorienting a little bit, kind of digging from the outside in. And I found this one spot right here where I actually backfilled, but apparently I missed a few spots with the destroyed stone while backfilling it when enemies got in here. But whatever, I can fix this up, make it look good. There we go, all dug out, except for the outside walls, which I can't do much with right now. You know what, actually, I'm going to just get rid of these 3 I have in my inventory, because I want to see what a corner looks like. I may as well. But I'm not going to dig that 1 extra block higher, because I really don't want to leave any stupid holes in here for now. Come back and find that the zombies have destroyed the place, because that's my luck. That kind of shit happens, but hey, it's all part of the game. That's what I really enjoy about it. But wow, we've gotten a lot done. Now, I need to... Oh, look at that. I just have enough to repair my pickaxe. Sick. And I have 100 steel in the forge, which should fix us over for a bit on any repairs we need, because we don't need to spend any more steel at the moment, so we're good with that. Now, I think it actually may be a good idea. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead of time here and actually fill in this floor with concrete before we start putting anything down on it. So I'm going to fill this in here with concrete. Go back to my base. We're going to get some supplies together for the forges. We're going to go check out my other forges and get some more of this going on because I really want to do the outside. And then we'll come back. I come up here. It's nighttime. And there's a bunch of dead zombie bodies. What the fuck happened here? Is that from the crawler horde? Or the crawler horde? The wandering horde that went by earlier? That is some crazy weird stuff right there. I didn't even hear these guys or see them going back and forth a couple times. So I couldn't even tell you where these guys came from. But I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of them leaving their bodies for me. Alright, there we go. So we can get 81 more going at the moment. You know what? Because we haven't moved the forges over and we're not actively using it, I'm actually going to go ahead and put some more iron into there. How much clay does this stuff take? Oh yeah, not nearly as much of as iron. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to get this one going here. That one's good. This one here, you know what? I'm actually going to take everything out of it. It doesn't have that much in it. So we're going to go ahead and see how many this will make as well here too. 25? Okay, I'll take another 25. And then what we'll do, you know what, guys? We have shitloads of clay. I'm not even worried about the clay that's in here because, fuck, we got so much. It's going to take longer to pull it out than it's worth. Now, this here has a ton of stone in it, but I'm not going to forge any more stone. What we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and empty each and every one of these forges out, then come back once the forges are empty, and then wrench up the forges and take them with us, because, well, why not, right? We don't need them here anymore. This is exciting. It's like moving day, and I'm moving into a bigger, more exciting house. Alright, so now it's time to get together our supplies for the forge. So we're going to need some leather here. Let's go ahead and look in our parts. We got tons of leather. And we need some, oops, shit, we definitely don't need cotton. That's not one thing we need. And we need some short iron pipes, which actually we don't have a lot of. I might have to make a few of those in the forge, which is not a big issue. So I'm going to go ahead, instead of searching for the item, I'm going to go recipes, and we're going to take a look at bellows here. Oh, damn it, I don't have any wood in my inventory. That might help, right? Your base recipe. Now, is there wood in it? Well, it makes sense there's wood in the bellows. It's not like it's actually in the forge. It's what's used to actually push the forge. So we're going to actually make 4 of these. We don't need a ton of forges, right? This is going to leave us with like 9 forges kicking about. We don't need to run them all the time. It's just nice to have that many forges when I'm doing a huge run of concrete or cement mix, right? Only at that point really have I ever had all 5 of those forges down there running anyway. So I'm going to drop this shit off. We also need some stone and we need some clay. You know what? There we go. Perfect. Okay, we have everything we need. So we have 4. Oh, we are going to go... Okay, I'm going to have to run down the forges here and make a couple short iron pipes really quickly. There we go. Not bad. Now this one is... Oh, shoot. I put way too much time on that. This one here is down to 9 iron and it has a whole bunch of clay, so I'm not too worried. Now, a quick way to do this is 1, 2... I'm not going to punch it one more time. What I'm going to do is just wrench down that last little bit. But you can actually damage your forge and then wrench through the last little bit of it, so it doesn't take as much time to wrench down, because sometimes that shit can take forever. But let's go ahead and start making our forges as well, too. Perfect. Awesome. So I'm going to we're going to stick with these 5 forges for now. And we're actually going to bring them over to the other bases. But I want some light in my place as well, too. And I think we might have a couple kicking around. If we don't, I can make some. That's not even that big of a deal either, because we have a whole ton of electronic parts that we went and got out in an early episode. Okay, so we have 2 ceiling lights and 4 industrial lights. You know what? I think that'll actually work perfectly in our base. We don't even have to make any. So let's hop over and start placing some of these forges down. Now, before I put those forges down, I realized, too, I have some more trussing here. We did manage to get 55 together before I got out of the forge area. So I'm going to go ahead here and complete a couple more walls. And then we'll put the forges in front of these walls so it looks even that much better. And there we go. Look at that. Only 1 wall and a bit left. So we've almost got it actually going all the way around. And yeah, I actually really like that. That was worth the extra little bit of effort. Let's go down and actually see what that looks like from down here. Oh, that looks badass with the steel and the trussing on it. And then, oh, I love it. Perfect. So it's almost done. I'm really happy with that. Even being able to put down these forges is going to be pretty sick. So we got to put the lights up here. Let's go ahead and take a look at where I want to put these lights. Too bad it's not nighttime. I want to see what the lights look like at night. So since I have 4 of these and there is always a middle, what I should do, actually, you know what? This might even be just enough in itself. Let's go ahead, switch that light on. We're going to turn this light off. Oh, I love it. These industrial lights, I actually like the light source from these. I appreciate them a lot more. So we're going to go 1, 2, and I know this is really dark for you guys. Maybe I'll turn the light on for a second. There we go. 3 and 4. Bam, there we go. Okay. Whew. Yeah, I like that. You know what? I don't even really need these other 2 lights. Like, they don't even... Because with the outside like that, it's so much brighter than it when it hits that wall, I think. Look, makes it look so much better. Let's go outside and see what this looks like from out here without my headlight on. Headlamp, I mean. Wow, you can barely tell, but I bet it shows a lot more at night. What we should maybe do is... no, it'll get bashed there and then it'll just end up getting wasted. I'm going to put one right here. There we go, and that'll light up our entrance nice. Nice, there we go. These ones I think are actually brighter than the industrial lights, but the other ones just have a much better mood. There we go. Yeah, now this is all nice and lit up for us. I still have to go down there and beef it up a little bit. I'm not too worried at this stage. If they get through, I'll just backfill it. It's not even that much digging actually, but I do need to do some more frames and some more concrete. But here we go, guys. Without further ado, let's plant some of these forges down. So basically these forges, you know what I can do? 1 forge there. 1 forge there. Oh, I like that. And it keeps it nice and open. And the forges actually won't be on this back wall. This is where I was planning on putting them. No, I like this much better. I could even put a planted pot if I want. There, just to make it feel more like home. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I think this is going to look really, really damn good when it's done, guys. I'm really happy with how this turned out. What do you guys think? I'm liking this. I can definitely build this in the next playthrough again. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's awesome. What does it look like when the forges are lit up? Because these things throw off a lot of light as well, too. So I'm going to just turn one on for shits and giggles here. Yeah, it really didn't make that much of a difference with the white lights. But yeah, this is pretty freaking cool. But guys, it looks like that's all I have the time for today. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll do some more work on this. Hopefully have it all done all the way around. And we should be able to loot again soon. It's actually day 80. I said by day 82 we should have all our stuff reset. Maybe we'll find an auger, some more gun parts, pistol recipe. It'd be nice to find that as well too. Although the rumor is that if you get past a certain level, you can't find one, which would be a really big coding error. It might be true, might not. Who knows? Anyways, guys, as usual, have a good one. I'll see you in the next episode. Stay classy, always survive, and peace out.